It is round one of the OHSAA playoffs, the semi-district finals here from Hamilton High School as the Lakota West Firebirds are set to take on the Middletown Middies in just a few minutes. My name is Nico Stonework. Alongside me is my co-analyst and partner in crime, Owen Schindler. Owen, take us through some of the biggest X factors for both these teams come playoff time and come this game.
I'll start with West. You know, they're one seed in Ohio, favored to win the championship, and they are losing Roman Combs for the whole playoffs. They're going to have to rely on Braden Goldner and Griffin Long to step up in that role off the bench as a big, and also TZ, Mamutse, and Parker Robinson to jump in and play strong defense. Their X factors for the playoffs are definitely to lean on their stars, Bryce and Josh. The other guys need to defend, hit shots when they needed, and that's it. Just lean on Josh and Bryce. Those are their guys.
Yeah, I think some of the biggest things to look at are going to be Griffin Long and Braden Goldner. I mean, both these guys are going to have to step up and be the bigs for this team. You lose Roman Combs, like you mentioned, that's 10 points per game, and maybe the most efficient player in the entire GMC. So
and it's not just the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Roman's an extremely impressive defender. You almost look forward to that Princeton matchup again, and he was the best player for West in that game. He was who they went to down the stretch. He guarded five-star Cam Mercer. I don't know who's going to do that right now. Bryce was in foul trouble last game. If he's in foul trouble again, TZ probably is the best option. Josh, we'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at the Middies, they're of course 3-15, 2-15 in the GMC. So this is kind of, a test run, easy mode for these bigs to learn how to be the players who can do it. But of course they're going up against 6'9" Cale Curtis, so it's definitely going to be a good task for them.
Middletown's got some solid bigs for sure. They've got Cale Curtis, 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and Amir Nevers is no slouch either. He's 6'7". He's averaging 14 in his last 3. He's had some of his best games against West and Princeton. I think that's someone to look out for the Middies today. And of course, Keith Daniels. He's their guy. He's their best returner. He's their guy this run. That's who they're going to have to lean on.
All right, we'll see if Keith Daniels can do so. We'll get those starting fives as soon as we can. We'll take a short step aside and be back for tip-off in just a few minutes. Starting fives are out and released. For West, it'll be Bryce Curry, Josh Tyson, Tyson Davis, Andre Richardson, and replacing Roman Combs, it will be Griffin Long. And then from the Middletown side, it'll be Elijah Harris, Cale Curtis, Amir Nevers, JoJo Ward out there for Middletown.
This marks Griffin Long's first start of the season in Roman Combs' absence. JoJo Ward's return to the Lakota West basketball ranks. It should be a good one.
So here we go. It'll be Cale Curtis and Griffin Long for the jump, and Curtis, of course, wins it, standing at 6'9", and the OHSAA playoffs are underway for the Firebirds. Stolen away by Curry, and that'll be a tail of the game.
Dunk.
Curry ahead to Tyson, lobs, can't finish, and that's something we were talking about earlier today, is Middletown in those first two games versus West combined for 49 turnovers. So that's something they have to work on.
Well, that's ridiculous. That is over 6 a quarter. I mean,
well, 13 seconds into quarter number one, and they have one. And now Tyson at the line to shoot two. First one is good.
Something interesting to watch is that Middletown chose to play West. They did not have to. West is pretty revered as the best team in the state. Middletown chose to play them. So they obviously feel like they've got some sort of a shot.
Second one rattles in. And yeah, I mean, they only lost by 11 last time they played, despite being heavy underdogs in that contest. They attempt to get it ahead. Inside is Curtis, and you can't leave him that wide open under the rim.
That was a really good pass from Elijah Harris there.
Very nice work breaking that press to start this game. It'll be Curry.
Middletown in a 1-2-2 zone.
Richardson finds Long inside, and Long will be fouled.
Looks like Cale Curtis took a shot to the midsection there.
Looks like he's all right. It will be Firebird ball on the baseline. It'll be Josh Tyson.
It's an early foul for Amir Nevers.
And that's already 2 in the quarter. We're not even a minute in.
Comes in for Amir Nevers, too.
Tyson lobs it into Bryce.
Something to watch for Middletown is that they're missing a lot of guys from transfer rules. No, I don't even know. Just a lot of guys missing who have played big minutes.
Davis drives in, finds Griffin Long inside, and he flicks it in. He has been so efficient all year long. Over 67% from the field.
The offensive end is not the problem for Griffin Long. He needs to lock in on defense and step up in Roman's role. That's what Moss wants to see out of him in this playoffs.
He's been rather efficient, or excuse me, consistent over the last few games. 7 straight games with a score, averaging 4 through that stretch. So,
which is a lot to be said for pretty much anyone on this team besides Bryce, Josh, or Roman. I don't know if anyone else can say they've scored in 7 straight games.
Definitely an impressive task, because that one nearly stolen away, held by Daniels. Back to Hunter, now in the corner. It's Harris. Curtis inside, working on Richardson. That's the mismatch they want, but he can't get it to fall. Good defense from Richardson. Ahead to Long. Long gets the rebound, or excuse me, the pass, and puts it up. First pass for the game for West is Griffin Long.
Griffin Long, great start. Andre Richardson's pass, that had some crazy spin on it.
Inside look, swatted away by Bryce Curry. No good for Elijah Harris.
No. Bryce is not going to let that slide in his paint.
Okay, in these playoffs, athleticism is going to be huge. Already seen it. Start this one. He lobbed in to Harris. Now it'll be Ward driving in. Kicking out to Curtis for 3. No good. And it'll be off Middletown at the West basketball. Cale Curtis did hit 2 threes in that first matchup versus West. Can't get that one to fall.
Did also have 7 turnovers in the first 2 games against West this season as a 6'9" big. So that's something to look for, is him putting the ball on the floor and trying to dribble.
Richardson on the wing. That's not showing too much urgency to score. Davis drives in. Oh, popped up in the air, and it'll stay West basketball.
Harris blocked him out to get to that ball, but it came off a Middletown defender.
Richardson taking commands from Coach Moss. What a game and a night for him. Ooh. Davis pumps, fires, passes.
Another one for Griffin.
Oh, man. And a timeout is needed.
Great start for Griffin.
6-point game when we return. We're on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Out of the timeout, it'll be Middletown basketball. 6 points for Griffin Long in the first quarter.
No changes for either team coming out of the timeout. And here's West in a full court press, trying to turn over the Middies like they've been doing in the last 2 games.
Now, we saw last year, West, they had at times just a 6 or 7 man rotation throughout the playoffs. So we'll see if they kind of shorten their rotation in this run.
I think this year's West team is a bit different, much deeper. Last year they had a lot of guys, a lot of younger guys. This year they've progressed into sophomores or juniors. And also, don't expect Josh or Bryce to come out of a close game, but the other 3 spots will definitely be filled by a multitude of different players.
Daniels puts up a wing 3. Game time.
Daniels had a very good first game against West this season. Started off super hot. His career high as a midi, 21 points.
Interestingly enough, though, he maybe had, as Tyson drives in and foul, but had his maybe worst game in his career in the second game versus West. 1 of 7 with 9 turnovers. Again, that turnover just keeps coming up. It's such a big part of both these teams' game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if going into that second game, Moss told them, you know, you got to pressure this guy. Last year he was a role player, more of a shooter. This year he's had to step up into the lead role. And here comes Braden Goldner, one of the West Firebirds' biggest benefactors from Roman Combs' injury. Only a sophomore. He's only played in 7 games. He's dealt with some injuries, but he is shooting 80% from the field on the season.
Yeah, he's only played in a few games, but he's certainly made his presence known. He gets his
Absolutely.
And also good to see is Josh Tyson, 4-4 so far in the line, something he struggled with this season.
Definitely. I think that's more of a mental block. Josh is one of the best shooters in the city, and just, I think once he missed the first couple, after that, it weighed on him a little bit.
Nice take from Elijah Harris there.
Eli.
Corner 3 for Dunn. He's back.
The streak's back.
That's very good to see. Throughout 2026, it has not been an easy shooting slump for Eli Dunn. 7 of 32 this year, but a great start to the playoffs, maybe turning a new leaf.
Perhaps Christmas came late for him.
Curtis on the wing. Daniels, the engine of this offense, defended by Curry.
Good help from Goldner there.
finds Ward. Tween fires. JoJo Ward against his former high school.
It's a big-time shot from Ward. Another skip to Eli.
Curry inside, and he'll be fouled. Fourth foul now on Middletown this quarter.
Middletown zone looks super unorganized right now, and I think it goes to show they are the worst defending three-point percentage defense in the GMC. Allow 36.7% from their opponents.
Finds Dunn in the corner, pumps. That's gravity. Ooh. And he finds Tyson, but his foot's out of bounds.
He was serving instead of stepping back in there. I think he expected a shot from Eli. And the Middletown coach uses this as a timeout. Middletown's coach, Bill Edwards, went to Middletown, graduated in 2009, played college at Miami of Ohio and Penn State, and his brother actually played in the NBA and also went to Middletown.
I mean, he grew up with his dad. He played pro in Europe. I mean, this family bleeds basketball. Yeah, I mean, you grow up surrounded by guys like Coach Popovich, Tony Parker, Andre Kirilenko. So you're going to become a pretty good basketball player.
Absolutely.
Stolen away by Curry.
Good tip.
Ball falls out of bounds. It'll stay with the Middies.
It's the third time or so this game that Bryce has jumped a passing lane. Wonder if he's fiending for a dunk.
Well, you saw he tried to lob it up to Tyson earlier.
Didn't quite work out, but definitely look for another one of those later in the game for West.
Okay, he was able to get 2 free throws and knock them both down. So 2 points, 2 points.
2 points is 2 points, but maybe not quite the spark they were looking for.
Floater no good for Hunter. Rebound to Curry ahead to Tyson. Mamutse off glass, and he'll be fouled. A smart attempt from him. Saw the foul coming, and he'll get 2 shots from the
I
line.
wonder if that was almost a lob from TZ right there. I think that might be Elijah Harris.
Number 15, Elijah Harris, his first, team's fifth.
His first. Interesting.
Shooting 2, number 1.
TZ Mamutse coming off maybe the best game of his career.
Definitely. He's showed up the past couple big games. Princeton got a big bucket last game against Mason. They need a spark off the bench. Hit a couple threes, got a big and one.
I mean, they were looking quiet in that fourth quarter until TZ came in and lit up a storm.
Middletown makes some subs. Landon Finch and Caleb Salminutse subs in.
No good from Mamutse, and we rebound to Curtis. Now that'll be Daniels taking up the floor. Drives inside, blocked by Tyson. Rebound is good.
Salminutse with the bucket. Salminutse is only a freshman, 6'7". He looks quite a bit older.
Curry tries to yam it in, and it'll be blocked.
Hope Bryce is okay there.
Dunn fouls. Yeah, it looked like a little bit of contact.
Landon Finch is fired up too.
What a block by the freshman Simonutse. It's not easy to go up with, jump with Curry and end up on top.
Yeah, I mean, Curry just looks still a little shaken up from that. I don't know if he was expecting that or he took a hard fall, but that was impressive from Simonutse.
So now it'll be Daniels bringing up the floor. He'll find Finch, two-sport athlete, really good at soccer as well.
Total of 9 goals and assists last season for the Middies.
Mamutse will be called for the foul there. 1:40 now in this first quarter. Things are looking a little closer than expected, Owen.
Yeah, Middletown's definitely, they chose West for a reason, it seems, and they're getting what they saw. West, I don't even feel like is playing bad to start, just Middletown's playing good.
Yeah, hitting tough shots all across the board.
They've had a couple miscommunications on defense. This quarter looks like the Middies are definitely a factor today.
Finch in the corner. Good pass. Finds Curtis in the corner.
Man, and the middies take
He
the
stares
lead.
down the bench. You see Combs down there saying, should have been a tech, but nothing will be called. And now Middletown, look at the scoreboard, 15-14. Curry on
Bench
the
is
wing.
fired up.
Mid-range pull, no good. Rebound, Middletown.
I think West might need a timeout here. So calm the nerves.
I don't know if I've ever seen Coach Moss this calm in this type of situation, but I know
He's
something.
strangely stoic right now.
Yeah.
Another impressive passer.
Hunter swings to Curtis. He'll be fouled.
Curtis looks like he's shooting in rhythm tonight. He's a 40% three-point shooter, so
It's always scary when you got a guy who's the tallest on the floor and then can also pull it from beyond the arc.
he can shoot. He can move. He moves really well for being a 6'9" big, too.
Certainly. So Long will check back in as well as Richardson for Boulder.
West started the game on an 8-2 run, and once they made those first couple subs, since then it's been 13-6. So looked like an illegal screen on Samanutse right there.
Foul on the middies, number 32, Caleb Samutse.
That'll be their fifth foul of the quarter with 40 seconds to go. Tyson brings it up, finds Robinson. See if they make this the last possession of the quarter.
Finch is sticking tight to Curry in this corner.
Richardson drives inside. Nice lay off the glass. Andre Richardson making an impact.
That was a super effective inside hand finish to keep this ball away from the shot blocker.
It's always impressive watching shorter guards find their way to the rim. Pull up, midi, no good for Daniels. Rebound, Tyson.
Second, shoot it.
From the logo. Oh, very
almost
close
got
off
it.
back iron.
That's the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Lakota West Firebirds.
16-15 is your score after 8 minutes.
West
Stick
is
around.
leading, but I think Middletown's happy with where they're at right now.
We have a battle here from Hamilton when we return in just a minute. So after 8 minutes, we have a 1-point game. If you look at the records of these two teams, it's honestly quite shocking. But either way, it's a close one here from Hamilton.
Gotta feel Middletown always comes out strong against West. I think it's probably due Moss's old school. I think they've got something to prove to coaches. It's a culture that they have. Last year, played them real good 2 games in a row.
Now they're looking to take the lead. Hunter, free throw. Too low, but they'll say it was tipped.
I don't know.
And West is confused. Tyson Davis looks very lost. It didn't look touched to me either. But it will be on the baseline, Middletown basketball.
Landon Finch calls out box 1.
Curtis inside. And a charge is called.
Tyson came out of the blue last season, hit some great shots in the playoffs. He was super big for West last year. Look for him to turn it on again in the playoffs this season.
So I'll quickly dry off the court for West basketball. Curtis will check out for a Ward.
Looks like that's Curtis's second foul. Middletown's got to save him. But if West goes on a run, I think they've got to sub him back in because there's no guarantees this game's going to be close at the end.
It'll be Tyson bringing up the floor.
Still in that 1-2-2 for Middletown. It wasn't working earlier. They were giving up a lot of paint touches. Trying to limit paint touches and
Long inside. Wow. 8 points for Griffin Long.
Griffin is just getting the right position and just getting easy, wide open layups.
Rockin'.
Foul in the Firebirds, number 2, Joshua Tyson, his first, team's first.
Tyson is called for the foul there. He was slapping up a storm out there.
Keith Daniels fired up. I don't think you like that foul. And he blows by Josh.
Daniels drives
Oh
inside.
my.
Tough
What a
bucket.
finish.
Smile on his face.
I didn't expect that.
Curry on the wing. And last time these two teams played, we got a little bit chippy. Some technicals were land out as Tyson puts one up and immediately pops into defense on Keith Daniels. And a foul is called on Tyson Davis near half court.
That bucket from JT was basically all from Bryce and Griffin's off-ball action. It completely distracted JoJo Ward and just left a wide open lane for Josh. Oh, wow.
And an illegal screen is now called.
Might have been a little bit of a flop there from AD.
The foul will be on the Middies, number 32.
A lot of fouls being handed out this game. I don't know if that's a referee thing or just extra intensity between these two teams, but
Edwards subs out Ward and gives him a talking to. I don't think he liked that last miscommunication.
West trying to add to their three-point lead here. Richardson pumps the wing three, step back. Back to Josh for three. Can't get it to fall. Daniels the rebound, finds Finch.
Oh, man.
Stolen away by Josh Tyson. Tyson ahead, Euroing, and he'll be fouled for the third time. He'll go to the line for two.
JT saw that pass coming from a mile away.
Foul will Middies, number 3, Keith Daniels. His first, team's third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Firebirds will be number 2.
Dunn down there at the scores table, ready to check in. Hit a three earlier. First one for Tyson, no good, it rattles out.
4-5 still well above his season average, so West will take that for now.
Yeah, free throws not just for him, but for this whole team has been a struggle as of late. Last 7 games, 59% from the line, and then three-pointer as well, 27% from three.
And I don't want to relive last season's.
Oh, what a play by Bryce Curry. Oh, my goodness. And Curry has a word for Finch. And Finch gives him a shove. What a play by Bryce Curry. The heads up and then the slam down.
Just stood over Landon Finch after that dunk.
That one got the crowd murmuring as now Middletown looking to respond in a 5-point game.
That might mark a start the West run, honestly. Let's see what Daniels has to say.
Daniels drives in off the glass. Can't finish. Rebound is Richardson.
Got a good shot. He just had to Knock it down.
Dunn on the wing. Now Richardson will drive in.
Oh,
what a
my
move, but
goodness.
what a block for Samutse.
He's been really good so far. I mean, he's only a freshman. He's playing really good.
That will be lobbed up to Bryce Curry. And the 3 ball is good. Plus the stare. And a timeout is called. West starting the run. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, it'll be Harris from the baseline out of the timeout. West hit a couple of huge buckets. Bryce Curry, oh my goodness, another one. Curry inside, count it. And a foul.
That's Daniel's second foul.
His second team scorer at the line for the number 0, Bryce Curry.
What a run from Bryce Curry. Now an opportunity for the 3-point play.
That's Keith Daniels' second foul. It looked like he went straight up there, but Middletown cannot play this game without him. They need him.
I think that's 8 straight points for Bryce Curry. Has a bad pass, but found a Daniels inside look. No good for Samutse.
Good hustle from Marquise Hunter there.
Coming into the game for the ladies will be number 5.
So it'll stay Middletown basketball from that sideline.
Middletown's got some young guys who are playing pretty impactful minutes. Could be an interesting team for the future in this GMC.
That'll be Marquise Hunter with possession. Curtis, defended by Long. 3 ball, no good for Daniels. Rebound Richardson.
Great block out from Bryce. Oh,
lobs
my.
up to Long, and it'll be stolen away by Finch.
Elijah Harris using his DB skills there. He's committed to Tusculum University to play DB for them next year.
1-on-1.
Oh,
Curtis inside.
nice
Got the better
post
of him
move
that
from Cale
time.
Curtis there. Well,
Very
up
good
and under
spin move.
action.
See it in the hands of Dunn.
Oh,
Lobbed
man.
up. Finch, hustle play.
Landon Finch just full dives on that ball.
And he's
talking
talking
to Josh
it.
Tyson's ear.
Yeah, he's talking.
Definitely not the biggest on this court, but he's gonna go out there and fight for sure.
Davis gets it to Long. Curry works it to Davis in the corner. Oh! Gets it in, but yeah, they're gonna call that one a goaltend.
Yeah.
I think that's the right call.
Looked like it was coming off. If he waited half a second,
Yeah.
might have been good. I almost thought Eli was going to go up and dunk that. Not something we've seen from him at all this year, is that vertical leaping ability.
One-on-one defense. Inside is Harris. No good. Rebound to Tyson. Ahead to Davis. And it'll stay West basketball. They'll say it tipped out. I think that was off Finch. Lobbed up to Tyson. Look at Finch in the backcourt playing one-on-one. Oh, this feels a little personal as Tyson drives in off glass. What a finish!
I wonder if he just talked to the ref there. Now he's talking to Keith Daniels.
You look up and all of a sudden it's an 11-point game.
Ice the screen, keep him on this side of the court.
Good defense from the Firebirds. Finch on the wing for three. No good. A rebound, Curry.
Just like that, this West lead has ballooned
Done
to
for
11.
three.
Oh.
No good. Huge board from Daniels.
Daniels has really stepped into this role as Middletown's premier scorer and best player. He's doing everything for him right now.
Yeah, last year they were a pretty solid team, and Daniels was pretty much the only returning player. Curtis goes up. Good defense from the Firebirds. Rebound to Long. Under two now to play. Curry on the wing. Hop step inside. What a pass to Griffin. Griffin Long with the finish. That's 10 points now in the first half.
Griffin Long, breakout game. West is showing their depth right now. With that Roman injury, Griffin Long is really stepping up.
And he's a confident guy, but I talked to him earlier. He said 6 points, 6 rebounds was his goal. And
looks like he surpassed that.
He's already surpassed that.
Not the rebounds yet, but definitely surpassed the points. And it looks like he's going to get some more.
Curtis, pull up midi. No good. And they'll say a pushing foul on the Firebirds. It's going to be on, or excuse me, it'll be on Middletown, so it will be Firebird basketball.
Coming into the game for the West, number 15, Brady Milner, and number 1, TC Mamutsa.
Kale Curtis asked for a sub, and I wonder if he's going to go back to the locker room here.
Dakota West will be shooting 2 from the line.
Looks like West is shooting 2 here. Off the foul. 2 more for Josh. Just missed the last 2 after starting 4 for 4.
Firebirds, number 2, Joshua Tyson, shooting 2.
So interesting. Tyson on the season so far, shooting at 63% as he knocks that one down, and now he's been given his arch nemesis the free throw line pretty much all game. I think this
5
is
for 7 on the day.
Yeah, 4th trip to the line.
Finch just stood right in between Bryce and Josh's conversation there at the line.
What a rebound from Tyson Davis off the miss. Lamutse finds Curry, and look at this defense.
3 guys trapping up at half court. Was it a foul?
I'm not sure if that's a foul or an out of bounds.
Foul on the
It must be out of bounds because they're in the bonus, so they'd be put at the line.
Looks like Griffin's playing himself into more minutes.
Davis, inside look, counted in the foul. What a find from Tyson Davis off nearly the top of that backboard to get it to fall.
It gets slippery under that hoop. We've seen Tyson come out and mop the floor before. Maybe he'll do it again tonight.
Josh Tyson will check out for the first time tonight, and Robinson will check in.
Games like these are the exception. West is up 16 early. These are the games where Josh and Bryce can sit out some. In the close games, I'd be surprised if they don't play the whole time.
Good from Davis. Just about a minute to play now. This game, the second quarter has exploded for the Firebirds. Not the same for Middletown as Daniels. What a finish.
Keith Daniels likes that floater. He's gone to it quite a few times this game. And look at this. Finch on Bryce Curry, full court.
Curry driving inside. Robinson in the corner. Robinson to Davis. Nearly loses it. Robinson on the wing. Parker! First one of the year. Falls for Parker Robinson.
Finally, Parker Robinson hits a 3 this season.
If you lose one of your top players on the season, it's a great sign to see everyone else stepping up around them.
West has struggled with their scoring other than that big 3. And you can see everyone stepping up. Tyson and 1. Griffin's got an early 10. Parker hit his first 3. Eli hit a 3. This looks good for the Firebirds.
Nice spread offense. This coach's dream. That one's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Middletown Middies. It'll be Finch from that corner.
It's a rough spot for the ball handler in the passing.
I won't put anyone on the ball, though, so makes things easy. Finch in the corner now, under 10. Works it into Curtis.
Oh, wow.
Curtis can't get it to fall. Davis.
Oh!
Chucks one up. Bench wants a foul. And it won't come, but there you go. 16 minutes in. 16 minutes done. At 39-21 is your score. Still have a whole another half of basketball when we turn, so go get a drink, get a bite to eat, go to the bathroom. Make sure you are back for the final 16 minutes of action here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. 39-21 is your score. Entering the third quarter of play. Firebirds looked very good in that second quarter. In that first half, shot 70% from the field.
Quite a start from the Firebirds. Tyson Davis, 5 assists in the first half.
Plus that and one. He's been playing very good so far today. As we'll get it into Curtis. Can't finish. Rebound Ward. Ward can't finish, and then Tyson Davis with the rebound.
Quite the tumble for Cale Curtis there.
Davis
Another
finds Long
assist.
inside. Wow. Who would have thought the two stars of the game would be Tyson Davis finding Griffin Long down low? It's stolen away.
Oh!
Tyson spins. Tyson finishes.
Right through the defense. Grand Theft Andre, perhaps? Using his Jose Alvarado tactics.
I don't know if that one's gonna stick, Owen.
Okay, worth a shot.
Yeah, I respect the effort. Ward attempts the floater, can't find the hoop.
Ward is a very big 6'1".
Committed
Definitely
to
able
Utah
to bang down low.
as a tight end. I mean, you see him sit and paint over the 6'9" Cale Curtis. Again, Davis finds Long inside.
Surveys the floor.
Richardson, top of the key.
I can't tell if that's Griffin Long or Nikola Jokic out there.
It's not ridiculous to say that.
Caught it, surveyed.
A timeout is called by Coach Edwards. Talk things over. It's a 25-point game. Firebirds have found their spark when we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So another timeout for Middletown after a hot start to start the third quarter for the Firebirds. Now we'll see if they can use that tight end. That timeout, excuse me. It's been a long day, Owen.
Thinking of JoJo Ward. I don't blame you.
He's hit a tough three earlier. Daniels, contested three, off front, rebound, Tyson in transition. Uh-oh. Josh Tyson ahead.
I don't know about that call.
Going to be a charge.
Finch was set for a while, but I think he moved into that one. And Andre's not happy either.
Yeah, if you're Finch, though, right now, you're certainly feeling yourself. You've been talking all game long, and now you get the charge.
I'm not sure he is. He's feeling. Oh, switch to a blocking. I'm not sure what's going on here. It is a charge.
I don't think they know what's going on down there.
I don't think the refs do. I would guess that Finch is not feeling himself, though, as he's probably playing his last game. Unfortunately. Sorry to bring the mood down. But he doesn't look like he's feeling himself. Did not mop the floor where he just fell either.
Inside to Curtis. And he'll be fouled and sent to the line for two.
Middletown's attacking Griffin Long right now. Cale Curtis is having a pretty solid game.
Firebirds number 23, Griffin Long, his second, team second.
Have a chance to add 2 points to that game. on the day. Just 53% from the line on the season.
But he shoots 40% from 3.
First one is good, making it a 24-point game. Second one for Curtis. No good. Rebound. Fighting for it. What a hustle board by Hill off the bench.
Tyson. Oh!
Tyson Davis pump fakes the dunk, but he'll add 2.
I think that one had the intended effect. Oh my.
Daniels ahead to Hill. Hill, the deep 3. No good. A rebound. Curtis. Blocked by Curry.
Just a fool.
Bryce Curry down the lane. Rim stuffed by Griffin Long. What a game. Are we about to see a Griffin Long 20-point game?
Another one from Andre.
Grand Theft Andre for 3. Will pump fake to the rim, and he'll be fouled.
Hard foul from Harris.
And I'm getting it going with you. You heard it here first. Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
We're getting it going up here.
Teams first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Firebirds.
Nice steal from Andre right there. Definitely been watching that Jose Alvarado film.
2 Jose Alvarado mentions in one stream. Never thought I'd see the day. First one.
Does that make
No
it
good.
3? I think that makes it 3.
Rare miss from Richardson. An 88% free throw shooter on the season. The best on the team. So West will put no one in to get a rebound.
His super high free throw percentage definitely suggests a translatable shot, and that his shot is very good despite his averages, his percentages from 3 and from the field on the season.
That's just tough. You know, when you're being guarded by guys a few inches taller than you, to really get that
Definitely.
amount of space to knock down a shot. Hill inside, stolen away by Long.
Griffin
He picked up his
Long's getting in
dribble.
on the steals.
That's just his second steal of the season, but nice one. Richardson finds Curry. Drives inside.
Oh,
Slow Euro, and he'll get fouled.
big swat from Somanutse. Bryce has been able to take Middletown off the dribble with that pump fake a lot in this game.
Second at the line, shooting 2 for the Firebirds. Number 0, Bryce Curry.
Really good game from Bryce Curry today. Had 8 in that first half, 8 straight, and they were big ones. West was only up 1. At one point was down by 1 to Middletown.
Dunk, a deep 3, and an and 1. I don't know if it checking all the boxes with those three buckets.
Number 4, Partner Robinson.
So first is good for Curry. We'll have a
I think
few
it is
subs.
worth noting that TZ is back at his old high school where he grew up. Born in, not sure if he was born there, but he grew up in Hamilton, transferred to West last season midway through the year, and has been a pretty good contributor for the Firebirds this year.
Ward, the deep mid-range off front. Rebound to Robinson.
Griffin had TC on the slip there.
They tipped out of bounds. Stay at Firebird basketball. A 31-point game now. Into Tyson. Gives some contact. Bryce the deep 3. Wow.
Number 0, Bryce Curry for 3.
Look at the stroke. Daniels.
This game is so translatable.
Certainly a foul's called there. on the Firebirds.
Foul on the Firebirds, number 0, Bryce Curry, his first team's third. Coming into the game for the Middies, number 20, and Finch for the Firebirds coming in number 15.
Expect a huge playoff run from Bryce Curry. I mean, he's had some really good games this year, and pretty much all of them have come in games where they need him, you know, playing up to competition.
Absolutely. When I think of Bryce and his best games this year, I do think of that La Lumiere game where Bryce had, I mean, he almost looked like the best player on the court. Him and Josh looked so good. I'm not going to say carry, but they were the engines of the offense in that game, and they almost took down La Lumiere, who's a top prep school in the nation with almost double-digit D1 commits.
I mean, as such an I hate to say a good loss, but that really was a pretty strong one. Oh my goodness!
Number 0,
He's cutting me off right now.
This game has now entered the running clock regulation.
Oh.
And another timeout is called.
And they yelled out on the loudspeaker. It's now a running clock basketball game.
30 seconds, timeout.
Huge performance from the Firebirds. 59-22 is your score. We return in just 30 seconds here on the Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
It's like the Middies are a little fed up right now. They're
They're
throwing bodies around.
Coming in for number 2, Joshua Tyson.
So it'll actually be West basketball, excuse me. As Robinson gets the inbound to Mamute. Done
Eli.
for 3. Automatic.
I think that is one of the best signs to see for West, is to see him knocking down shots at a high level. That's someone you need in this tournament.
You just have to see the ball go through the hoop a couple of times. And no better time like the present for that to happen.
Definitely. Eli's probably one of the streakiest shooters in the city, in the state. When he's on, he is hitting and he cannot miss. And that's how he started the season, and hopefully that's how he'll end it.
Nevers spins, nearly stripped, but they'll call a foul on Bryce.
Definitely hurt the smack there.
Foul on the Firebirds, number 0, Bryce Curry, his second team.
Never steps up to TZ.
Checking in for the Firebirds, number 2, Joshua.
Curry holding the ball from Finch. Ref said, we're not going to have any of that.
He's Daniels.
And they've just gone at it. And
Looks
Coach
like-
Moss pull him.
I don't think Finch is a fan of Josh or Bryce, and I don't think Josh or Bryce are very big fans of Finch either.
Foul is called before the ball is even inbounded.
Foul on the Firebirds, number 4, Parker Robinson.
Honestly, I don't know if either of these two teams are very big fans of each other.
They at least like the matchup. Like you said, Middletown chose to play this game, so win or lose, you know, they wanted to play.
Wonder if they're regretting that choice.
There'll be free throws.
Looking like the clock might run out during these free throws.
First one, no good for Marquise Hunter. Second one for Hunter is good. 15 to play now. Goldner finds Mamute. Mamute drives in, kicks out, done, corner. Resets to Josh. Steps into it. No good. Rebound to Hunter. Tried to lob it ahead to Nevers, but he will never get a chance at a shot to end the third quarter. So one more quarter of play when we return here on the Lakota West Student Broadcast. Eight minutes left to play in this ball game. It will be a running clock unless Middletown makes it closer. Goldner trapped will find
Dunk
John
it.
Robinson inside. Not quite a dunk, but he will score.
He told me he got his first rim grazer in practice last week. I don't know.
Good for him.
That's what I've heard.
Streets are saying. Daniels kicks to the corner. It'll be Hunter, the one-legged floater, gets his own rebound. No look to Finch. Finch drives in. Good hands from Mutse. So,
Got to think at some point Middletown coach is going to put in most of his seniors here.
Yeah, and along those same lines, assuming West wins this, as it's looking that way, as Richardson.
I'm going to have to guess West might also get some senior play
Feet
time
set.
with
No good.
the one and only Cody Crawford tonight.
We'll see if they do so as Finch puts up a wing three. No good. Rebound, we would say. But assuming West wins this, they'll head in to the University of Dayton for round two.
Where they will play Springboro or Fairmont. The winner.
Springfield.
Springboro. No.
Pretty sure it's Springfield.
Pretty sure it's Springboro. Why don't you guys do your own research there, and we'll see.
Yeah, you can't trust us. But it
Can't
is-
trust.
It's
Nikos.
Springfield.
Definitely Springboro.
I'll look it up
Players
right
are
now.
slipping and sliding out here. I think got to get some court cleaners.
But either way, they will play at Dayton on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Time is to be determined as of now.
I actually just checked it, and it will be at 7 p.m. Not to.
All right,
Not
they
to
still
correct
play.
you.
They definitely play Springboro though.
It's gonna be funny when I
Shoot it,
reveal
Eli.
on stream that you are wrong.
On your phone instead of watching the game right now.
Oh, wing three. Oh, good. Richardson. The putback and the foul.
Now I do know for a fact.
So I'm looking at it right now, and it does say Springfield and Kettering Fairmount. So that stinks that you were wrong on stream in front of 200 plus people. But either way, I will see Richardson at the line. Went 1-2 his first trip.
Almost dunked it, but you wouldn't know because you were.
I was actually
you were
looking,
watching
if
your,
you heard,
your
I
bracket.
called the game, so I think I was watching. First one is good for Richardson.
Who fouled him then? If you were watching, who fouled?
Well, I wasn't looking at that part of the game.
Exactly.
I watched it though. He almost
No, you didn't.
almost put it back.
You don't even know who
I
fouled
assume
him.
it was probably Cale Curtis.
You don't even know that though.
Do you know that?
I do.
So yes or no?
No, it wasn't Cale Curtis.
Okay. Under 5 to play now. It's a 41-point game. The foul is called. Middletown basketball on the baseline.
Foul on the Firebirds.
It's going to be on Dunn.
It's second, team second.
Moss looks down the bench.
And
Cody
here he goes.
Oh! Tells him to stay.
Still a few minutes left. The Cody chants ring down from the
I want an Eli dunk.
Ooh, getting in his bag. Mamutse steps into one.
Boom!
TC Mamutse. Ahead to Nevers. Amir Nevers gets a very easy off-glass layup.
Timeout.
And a timeout is called from Coach Moss. 69-27 is your score.
Here he
Back to
comes.
30 seconds. So out of the timeout, got a new 5 on the floor. It's going to be Crawford on the inbound. He'll find Chappelle.
Aiden Chappelle making his first time on varsity.
Nearly loses it. Finds Brennenberg. And now he'll get it across the floor. Goldner inside.
Oh!
Against Crawford
There it
for
is!
3! Boom! Cody Crawford! Raise the roof.
That's the biggest shot of the game right there.
It might be. I haven't seen the bench standing up like this, so you might be right.
Everyone's happy on the bench.
His first and third coming in the game for the Middies, number 10, Makai Hill.
Great to see for the Firebirds. Everyone hitting a 3 tonight. Curtis, the mid-range jumper is good.
Number 5, Gil Curtis.
Good move.
Chappelle getting across. Brennenberg, miscommunication with Goldner.
Oh, looks like that one was tipped.
Summing in for the Middies,
Oh, you're right. It
number
will be
42,
tipped.
Levi Cornwall, and number 32, Caleb Sabutse.
So now we've seen a Crawford 3.
What about an Aiden Chappelle 3?
Yeah, someone
His
who
first
hasn't
game.
scored. Maybe a Cohen bucket. First of his career on varsity.
Shoot it.
I think he wants to play the rest of the game. Chappelle.
Nick Cohen.
Brennenberg.
Oh,
No good.
board.
Goldner the rebound, and he'll get fouled. So how fitting is it that Cohen gets his first attempt versus Middletown to start the year, and then gets his second attempt to end the season versus Middletown?
Don't sleep on Cohen. He has scored.
I mean, his first shot of the year was not the best, but that one was a huge improvement. So how about that?
Can only go up.
Yeah, I mean, his next one is sure to swish. Second one for Goldner. No good.
Cody hit a little spin move on that free throw line.
It's good analysis. Hunter pulls one.
Oh, man.
Way short. Huggins, the rebound. Ahead to Brennenberg. Finds Crawford.
Another.
Corner 3, pumps. Drives in. No good. Chappelle, the rebound. Aiden Chappelle gets his first points on varsity.
First points in his first game. Oh, thought Cody might have pinned that one off the backboard.
Gets it to head to Brandenburg.
Oh,
Nearly loses it.
trapped. Aiden,
Chappelle kicks out to Crawford.
toss it up,
We
Cody.
approach 30 seconds.
One more.
The crowd waits in anticipation.
I want another shot.
We need another shot.
The fans yearn for another shot from Cody here. They left him. He's open.
10 to play. And it looks like Chappelle's going to dribble one out. And that'll do it. So the Firebirds win round one. First in the state, first in this one. 74-31 is your score. We look for their next game at Dayton. They'll play either Springfield or Kettering Fairmount, that one at 7 p.m. We will be live, and we also will be live for tomorrow's game. The girls playing at Mason versus Springboro.
That's where the mix up
There you
was.
go, there you go. But thank you all for tuning in. Another one in the books. We'll see you live tomorrow for some more basketball here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.